Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we're back in Járnfast. So we just traversed the Ironfold, and now we have just come to this stronghold. So let us begin by talking to Kiel and advancing the Black Book.
It has been many years since last I was here.
You have my thanks, Beriathan, for coming with me to Járnfast. It has been many years since last I was here, before my father Branid and I fell out of friendship. He died some time after that, before we were ever reconciled, and I saw no reason to return. I suppose now I should put his house in order. You and Althea are welcome to visit me there at any time. I would appreciate a company. My father's house is up a ramp opposite to the entrance. You may do as you like, Beriathan, but I shall not be visiting Kiel, not unless my king commands me to do so. Chill out, Althea. We're already here, might as well enjoy the ride. This is interesting. Because even though this pocket item is a defensive one, the stats are so much better. I think I'm gonna use that one.
Come find me when you are ready to return to the Lonely Mountain.
I am going to find a tavern and spend some coin and some time while you go about the second part of our errand, Beriathan. I have heard the Quenching Throw is quite good. Look for me there if you need me. King Thorin's younger brother Náin is Lord of the Ironfold, and you should find him at his throne atop the northern ramps. They call him Náin the Slakeless now, for his appetite for battle cannot be quenched. I heard his deeds during the siege of Erebor were quite extraordinary. No doubt he will tell you of them. Once that is done, it is to be hoped he will consent to his nephew Durin traveling with us back through the Ironfold. Come find me when you have Durin in your company and are ready to return to the Lonely Mountain. Yeah. So, first of all, we got some blocks that we cannot use yet. We also got this. So I'm gonna be equipping that one. Great. What else? You might see here I have another set of portents. This is the 115 to 135 ones, because we will be leveling up in just a moment, I hope, and we won't have any use for the ones that we currently have. Well met. Have you seen the Easterlings coming up from the cliffs at Skald's Drop? Yes, I have. They must have brought grappling hooks to make such a climb. If you wish to aid us, go to Skald's Drop at once. Cut loose the grappling hooks of these Easterlings and cast their lines into the Barzul's Aram. You need not return to me to prove that this is done. I have heard tales of your deeds, Warden. Besides, I will know if you have succeeded or not when the Easterlings are gone from the Iron Hills. Yeah, that's smart. And I'm glad I don't need to come back here to prove my worth to you. It's a nice change of pace. People trusted me without me needing to prove myself to them. So, now that we are here in Járnfast, we're gonna keep sealing the cracks. And we also need to talk to some dwarves as well. So let us do that.
By my grandsire's beard.
If we have been quiet, it is because we have been hard at work repairing, reforging, and clearing the dust from our home. Yet we have ever been quieter and more industrious than our kin to the west. So yeah, you can already tell they are not in the best terms with their kin in Erebor, maybe? Is that what it is? There's another crack here. There are also a couple quests for us in here and a rusted page. Great.
For years in Járnfast, all was well. But ages end, and times grow fell. Thangorodrim fell in thunder, and split the world's stone spine asunder. Shattered was the hold of iron. Iron hard, and iron cold.
Oh yeah. What else now? Do you hear that, Warden? It is the sound of the river Carnin spouting into our holes. Ever since those tremors shook Járnfast, we have had leaks. They have appeared all about and the water is red with rust. I have worked to seal them, but it is too great a task for one dwarf, I think. Will you aid me? Sure, we are already sealing cracks, why can't we seal leaks as well? How many? 8 of them? Okay.
By my grandson's beard.
Oh, have you a moment? I believe there may be a way to bolster our yields of iron and gemstones while the mines of Járnfast remain in disrepair. I have had some successes panning the rivers of the Ironfold, and the tremors have not obstructed their flow as they have the tunnels of Járnfast. Here, take this. I would ask that you visit the 6 sources of the rivers of the Iron Hills and see what you can pan from them. When you have traveled to all of them, bring what you have found to me. Sure. Why not? And what do we have here?
What brings you to the Ironfold?
Well met, Beriathan. I am Brumbur, foreman of the mines of Járnfast. I have heard tell of the many tasks you have performed in service of the king under the mountain, but Erebor remains in need. Of what, you ask? Iron. Indeed, Erebor is rich in many gemstones and ores, but it is nearly barren of iron. But these are the Iron Hills. We provide Erebor all the iron our kinsfolk require for their craft, and I intend to send more to the Lonely Mountain this very day. However, Járnfast is in a state of disrepair, and even now many of my kinsfolk work to restore it. If you would aid me, I would ask that you gather iron rods, sets of barrel hoops, and pickaxes left about Járnfast. The tremors may have shifted them from where they were first placed, but I do not think they will be in short supply. Deliver them to me, and it will be a great boon to our efforts to supply Erebor and restore Járnfast. Ah, you have another one.
Pounding of hammers, the ringing of steel, music to my ears.
Have you a moment to aid me with another matter, Beriathan? I have no doubt you have already noticed, but Járnfast has shaken itself into a bit of ruin. The tunnels of our delving have collapsed, and we have lost access to nearly a third of our richest lodes. If we intend to clear them out, we will have need of many more stonebiters. Stonebiters, you ask? I believe they are known as cave-claws or whisperbacks to other folk, or so I have been told. We have long used our knack for borrowing to clear less valuable stones from our mines, but after the tremors, many of them borrowed beyond our reach. They have done similarly before, but not for thought of escaping, mind you. They simply become too excited in their burrowing and just keep digging. Sooner or later they will burrow back to the surface, but never quite where you lost them. If you encounter a stonebiter in a harness of sorts as you travel among the Iron Hills, they are one of ours. You may need to convince them to come along if you understand my meaning. But do not worry about being too rough with them. They may as well be made of stone. Deliver them to me and I shall get them back on their feet. Right, there's... This leak reopened, it seems? I thought I had already taken care of it. But anyway... It still counts, so... That's great. So there you have it. We are finally here in Járnfast and we have started getting the quests for the Iron Hills. So as you can imagine, we will be going back to all the places we visited in the previous episode, completing different tasks for the dwarves. Pick it up. Yeah, thank you. Here is the tavern. And I think we can find Authi in there already. But we cannot talk to him yet because we still need to find Durin. Ah well, he's not here, but he will be. He told us he will be in the tavern, and we already know how much he loves taverns. Instead, we have Wrecker, which is one of the other dwarves we need to talk to.
One moment of my time, then off with you.
I heard that a dragon had returned to Erebor, and that Jangovar roamed freely through Dale, which burns both night and day. Is any of it true? When you tell the dwarf it is not, his face darkens for a moment, then brightens again. Then my cousins are well. I am happy to hear it. Why did your face darken for a moment? It's all good news. I mean, a dragon did come to Erebor. That's true. And Jangovar did attack Dale, but we're all okay. So you don't need to worry in our stead. We're all okay. There we go. Don't you fall. The very first time I was in Járnfast, I don't remember how exactly, but I did fall through that hole. And it went as good as you could expect. Don't fall in the hole. Goes without saying, but you never know. I wonder what does it say here? Maybe beware of the hole? I don't know. Would be very fun if it did. Like, yeah, I know, I can tell, but once again, it's never a good warning. It's never too much. We have here the leaks. Great. You have sealed many leaks and prevented the river Carnium from flooding Járnfast. As a result, the Dwarves of the Ironfold will be able to work unhindered to repair the holes of Járnfast. I'm glad I was able to help. What do we have here? Yes, the ground shook here. Many of us were in the midst of battle. When our foes fell back, we turned homeward fearing the worst. To our great relief, Járnfast still stood. It was days more before Lord Náin's face was seen, and how he has changed. We stood in awe of him before, now, well, I will say no more. Have you seen him for yourself? Not yet. What's the matter with Lord Náin? Can you please tell me? I think we need to go up. Maybe we'll find the last dwarf we're looking for. Somewhere around here. Ah, Lord Náin, yeah. He'll be the one. Makes sense. So come here, Spal. We gotta talk to Lord Náin. Both you and I. With his steel teeth, a false eye, and a golden ear, Náin is an impressive figure. Steel teeth. I don't see it. Golden ear and false eye, yeah. Impressive indeed. You can tell this guy has seen a lot of battle.
Well?
So, there are rumors in my brother's court? A wry smile shows on the one living eye in Náin's face. There are rumors in Járnfast as well, I am certain. Though a stern rebuke would meet the dwarf who brought them before me. It is a symptom of the quiet that follows the storm, no doubt, that many fear more storm. But I think we will have no more storms, not such as we have weathered, though other troubles may come to us from other directions. But I wonder in my thought, I grant you full leave to satisfy your curiosities, or have you already done so? I would speak with you when your errand is at an end. Spal, where are you, buddy? I thought you were interested in listening to what Lord Náin had to say. There we go. Ah, come on, Spal, you're not even trying right now. Yeah.
By my grandson's beard.
It was good to see my kinfolk, but better still to hear their voices, hearty and hale. I will return to Erebor with more news than just the task with which I was charged.
We are dwarves and the folk of Durin.
Many of the flaws in Járnfast stone are older than you or I, Beriathan, though a few are clearly new. Stonemasonry is among the lore I have studied in my days, and I can state with good authority that there is no fear of Járnfast tumbling today, or in 100 years, barring some fresh calamity.
All is well, and yet not all.
We have done well unfolding the task we were charged with, Beriathan. Only Lord Náin asked us to return to him once we were done. I will meet you there. Yeah. Please, phase out. It makes things easier for all of us. Okay.
Let us get to the point then, shall we?
There you are. I have given Spal room to finish writing down his findings before he returns to the Lonely Mountain. I will send him back with an escort of my guards. I thank you looking after him, Beriathan. You are most welcome here, as I mentioned before. I feared no such storm as we weathered in battle, yet troubles have a way of creeping in and lingering. An adventurer such as yourself could do much good among the simple smiths of the Iron Hills. If you remain and lend your hand, you shall be rewarded richly and gratefully. Yeah, I've already done a little bit, but I'm glad to stay a little bit longer and continue helping in any way I can. Now, what do we have here? Titular Vitality, Physical Mastery, Critical Rating. Yeah, let me have it. And we're gonna... Okay. This one. And this one.
You come from the Lonely Mountain and from my brother?
I bid you welcome, but I do not know why he sent you to me. I saw him short weeks ago when the siege was lifted. I did my part in lifting it. I cannot imagine there have been events of import enough to send a messenger so soon. My older brother Thorin did little in the way of fighting during the war. We have always been different, and ladies of our mutual acquaintance will happily tell you that my blood runs hotter than his, and my temper too. It is not a slight, do not take it as such. He is the king under the mountain, and I am the lord of the Ironfold and Iron Hills. Both stations of importance, but I am sworn to serve him. I would serve him regardless, for he is my elder and dear to me. But he is also my king, and that alone merits respect. You are here for his son. When the Easterlings brought their war through the Ironfold, Thorin sent word to me that Durin was to remain within the Ironfold, and I saw it done. Afterward, I marched to the Lonely Mountain and there engaged in such battle as you would hardly believe. Stranded atop one of the spurs of the mountain I was, wielding the black mattock with unheralded ferocity. Well, I have heralded it aplenty now to my minstrels, so in time folk from all about will hear the tale, or my minstrels will have an earful to match this golden one I earned following the battle. If it had been up to me, Durin would have come with me to the fighting. Alas, it was not. His father has always been a cautious sort. The boy was not happy about staying behind, and he spent most of his days deep in his cups, drowning his resentment and his boredom. Go to the Quenching Throw, his preferred tavern, and give him the news that his father seeks him. He will surely be pleased.
I am still alive. Had someone told you otherwise?
I fought at Erebor, and though my father and King Brand both fell, I survived. Mostly intact. He gestures to his middle ear and agate eye. The ones responsible for this paid dearly. Though we suffered heavy losses, we were victorious. The Easterlings failed to sack either Járnfast or Erebor. However, instead of fleeing back east with their tails between their legs like the dogs they are, they stay put. They are holed up in the Dalish village, Utterby. You no doubt passed it on the way here. Perhaps we could easily deal with just a small remaining host from the battle, but more Easterlings are constantly swarming up the stair at Skald's drop and adding to that host. It is only a matter of time before their numbers overwhelm what we have here in the Ironfold. More bloodshed seems unavoidable. I have decisions to make. Difficult decisions. We could collapse the stair and prevent more Easterlings from entering the Ironfold, but it would also cut off legitimate trade into the Dalelands and the route of the Sheldruka clan. And, if rumors are to be believed, the Easterlings are fleeing something terrible and they no longer have a home to which they might return. Aye, the Longbeard will be sympathetic to that plight, or at least they should be. Please speak with my advisors and the citizens of Járnfast, hear their words and relay them back to me. This matter is one that must be carefully considered. Well, I'm glad to see you're taking your time, considering it. because it seems like a delicate situation.
Not gold or gems, but good grey steel.
Aye, collapsing the stair might be the best way to prevent the Easterlings from bolstering their numbers. More are entering the Ironfold every day. Please tell Lord Náin that a convoy from Hammerstead never arrived. I fear the Easterlings ambushed them along the road. Perhaps collapsing the stair is the right answer, but I caution Lord Náin to do nothing without the council of Thorin Stonehelm, our king in Erebor, and our allies in Dale. The stair is the main road into the east, and any action we take will surely affect them as well. This is much to consider before acting.
We are dwarves and the folk of Durin.
Collapsing the stair, he cannot. There are Shellrock dwarves, distant cousins of ours, passing that way. We could not do something so low to other dwarves, even under the circumstances. So yeah, there you have it. One says yes, one says no, and another one says we need to ask.
All is well, and yet not all.
Let us collapse the stair and keep those Easterlings out of our land. They have not reached a consensus. Yeah, that much is clear. Aye, collapsing the stair may be the only solution. We must protect ourselves from the Easterlings. Yeah, but what cost? What about the Shellrock? What about the trade? Is that what you want? Oh, we have the quartermasters in here.
Hear my word.
Dwarves of Erebor crafting, okay. And this one is rewards. Okay. I wasn't expecting to find these guys in here because they are technically not part of this area, but there you go. Some good cosmetics and housing items more than anything. Ah, and there are light essences that I might need a couple of them if I'm planning on doing some of the quests and things that I haven't done yet. So it's good to see that we have some options for that.
By my grandsire's beard.
I am unsure, Warden. It seems there are reasons for and against collapsing the stair. I trust Lord Náin to make the right decision. Who else do we have in here? Oh, lots of citizens.
By Náin's agate eye.
Those Easterlings are nothing but trouble and bad for business. Throw them all out, I say. Very good. Once Járnfast is restored, I shall ensure that we send greater shipments of iron to Erebor. You have my thanks, Beriathan. Very welcome. Now, who else do we have in here? Ah, there is a citizen? Ah, but he's up top. Oh, come on.
Not gold or gems, but good grey steel.
We cannot collapse the stair. There are Shellrock dwarves coming that way. I would not have it said we treated fellow dwarves this way. Let us talk to Durin. We're already here at the tavern. There he is. You have found Durin, but he seems unprepared for your tidings. Yeah, tell me about it. It seems he has been drinking. Well, Lord Náin told us as much, but he has been drinking ever since he came here. What else can he do if he was forbidden from fighting? Are you okay?
What do you want? Leave me alone, stranger.
Don't want to talk to you. Busy. Durin takes a long pull from his beer, spilling quite a lot of it, and wipes his beard with the back of his hand. He peers at you wuzzily, apparently trying to decide why you haven't left yet. You introduce yourself as Beriathan, an emissary from King Thorin, and describe your charge. Durin's eyes widen and he sets his mug down on the table too heavily. Durin sits up straight, and the change is striking. He stares at you alertly. My father wants me to return to Erebor? These are joyous tidings indeed. I thought I would never be permitted to leave the Ironfold ever again, neither in peace or in war. More the pity that the war is ended and I never had the chance to prove myself in it. His drink-bred surliness is gone, but now it is replaced with a sudden flash of uncertainty. Am I ready to prove myself? My father did not think me strong enough to fight, commanding me to remain behind the sealed doors of the Ironfold. How can I know I will make him proud now, untested as I am? What did you say your name was again? Beriathan? Let us go now to my Uncle Náin and tell him we'll leave at once. I am ready to prove myself worthy, and let none doubt my resolve. Yeah, let us go back to Náin. I also need to talk to some Járnfast citizens before we go, so I hope you don't mind. Here we have Durin, 7th of his name. You can imagine the amount of pressure he has just by having the name he has.
All is well, and yet not all.
I have heard that the Easterling refugees no longer have a home to return to. If we collapse the stair, would not that leave them stranded? But does that mean, are you willing? Do you want us to destroy the stair or not? It seems not, but if you ask me, who else do we need to talk to? How's the gem cutter is in the tavern now too. There's not gonna be a fight today, my friend, but enjoy your time. We're almost ready to leave, I think. Where are the other citizens? God. I don't see them. There, finally.
We are dwarves and the folk of Durin.
I agree something should be done about Utterby, but collapsing the stairs seems rather rushed. So, yeah. It's up to you, Lord Náin. Don't envy your position.
Seems the dwarves of the Ironfold are torn on what to do, as am I.
I will have to think on this in solitude. In the meantime, I have work for you. That convoy from Hammerstead was a shipment of weapons. Hogwar's concern is justified. If it is as he fears, and the Easterlings have attacked it, my hand may be forced. I ask that you discover what became of this convoy by visiting the path it should have taken, and return to me as swiftly as you can.
I see you found my nephew. Very good.
I had a task in mind for him to complete, but now that he is needed at the Lonely Mountain, I shall find someone else to take care of it. What is that, Durin? Speak up, boy. My recent exploits have done something to my hearing, I can't imagine what. You want to handle this task before you set out for the mountain. I am proud of you. Truly, you will be a great king someday. Why, dare I say it? Nay, I will not say it. You will grow into your name, of that I have no doubt. Let me tell you the details about this task I have for you and for Beriathan. I am sure Beriathan does not wish to be left out. No, of course not.
Durin, I am confident the two of you can help the people of Utterby.
Durin has a fine mind for military tactics and strategy, but he has little in the way of true experience, Beriathan. Once he returns to his father in the Lonely Mountain, it will be more difficult for him to attain such valuable seasoning. I must impart to him what I can before he sets forth and goes beyond the reach of my training. As it happens, the The state of affairs in the Ironfold could use some adjustment. My nephew may be just the one to do it, all while getting some good experience of his own. The town of Utterby was occupied by the Jangovar on their way to the Lonely Mountain, and I hear reports that Easterlings reinforcements climb Skald's drop every day. Many of them gather in tents around the city, and they ravage the lands thereabout. Durin, I ask that you go to Utterby with Beriathan and do what you can to combat our foes. It will be a good opportunity for you to accomplish two goals at once. To show what you have learned and to aid the people of the Ironfold. Do you agree to this plan?
Let us go, my friend. Utterby awaits.
I am ready for the challenge if you are, Beriathan. Let us go at once to Utterby and assess the situation. I know it is foolish to rush into battle without a plan, so meet me outside the city and we will gather the information we need to attain victory. You will not be disappointed, Uncle Náin. Let us go, my friend. Utterby awaits. So there you have it. Utterby is the right pronunciation of that town. Yeah, does get tricky. A little bit. But there we go. You have Lord Náin. Come here, Garliv. Don't get in the picture, please. And Lord Náin and Durin. Durin and Spal. Okay. So. Oh. My bad. So, what else do we need to do? This is in Skald's Drop, Pan the Rivers, and the Rust Pocket deposits. And the Lost Lore, we'll get a chance of completing that later, I think. Or shall we do it right now? Let us do it right now, we're already here. And I'm not sure how much longer will it take for us to come back here. So let us do this while we can. There's this one in here.
The Fast's foundation stones were rent. The throng spilled forth without relent, till Grar descended, stern and swift, and broke the roof above the rift. Grar the Grim-brow died for iron, iron hard and iron cold.
And the last one in here, awesome.
Above the pit, 3 gates of steel. Upon the last, a mithril seal. Graven rune spells guard that curtain. Break them not, or doom is certain. Thus is writ, the reed of iron, iron hard, and iron cold.
And this is the door this last page is talking about. With the seal of mithril and the 3 steel doors. We'll get to learn more about this at a later point, but we already have this, the lost lore of the Dwarves of the Ironfold. The story is complete. From the poem, you have learned the tale of the Longbeards coming to the Ironfold, the destruction of Járnfast, the reconstruction, and the existence of a nameless horde beneath the hold. You wonder if the recent eruption of Odolring has affected the mithril seal holding back the evil in the Howling Pit. Yeah, we do wonder. And this one goes in here. I also need to free up some backspace soon. Not sure how can I do that. I mean, what will I take away to clear up some space? That's a matter for another day. For the time being, what else are we doing here? The stone biters. Yeah, let us do this. So, the first thing we're gonna do is grab the milestone, or no, we already have the milestone. And this is for the expedition, we don't need that right now. Okay, these are the rivers. Stonebiter. No, okay, that was not the one. My bad. Let us see, we'll drop from here. You have found a suitable location for panning. Okay. That's one. Oh my god, the last one is all the way to the west, basically. Ah. This is not as easy as it seemed at first. Alright, another location for panning. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna be following the rivers for the most part. That will eventually take us to the convoy of Járnfast at Hammerstead, I mean. I think we saw that one on the last episode, but now comes the time to investigate the matter. Harnessed, Stonebiter, finally. Yeah, go back. Go back to your master. We have here some hides, wax. Celebrate essence, yeah, why not? Oh, come on. There you go. Come on, I don't wish you any harm. You don't need to attack me. You only make things worse for yourself. Now, what do we have here? Ah, okay. A rusted deposit, I say it now. Should be at least another one. Oh, jeez. You're a nuisance more than anything. Ah, harnessed Stonebiter. Great. Come over. Come here. Awesome. supposed to be a rust deposit somewhere around here, and I don't see it. Do you see it, Garliv? Because I don't. So if you can lend me a hand in here, I would appreciate a lot. If you do. But let me also, now that I'm here, think this rock, this one over here. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's a great spot to get a cool picture of Járnfast. The whole keep. That's great. Please show me this deposit. No, don't fall, don't fall. Oh. You fell. Okay. Or we fell, I should say. Anyway. Come on. Let's forget about it. I don't see it. Let us make our way to the convoy in Hammerstead. There are plenty of deposits in the Ironfold, so I don't need to worry too much about this one, I think. No, let us go. Okay, there should be some harnessed stone biters. Yeah. In here. 2 of them actually. Great. There we go. They dropped at the same time. Love it. And then this one. Don't you worry, Garliv, they are okay. Now, there should be another burrow. Oh! Take a look at what we have here. I was telling you about this one last episode as well, a rich iron vein that will open a new deed. Seeking iron veins, how many? 10 of them. So it doesn't seem as hard, but you need to explore every nook and cranny of this place if you want to find them all. I don't think I have ever been able to do this deed without a guide. Some explorer deeds I have been able to do, but some others are really tricky. Why are there not stone biters in here? Those are the burrows, right? They should be there. I mean, this is the last place to look for them. I would really appreciate if you guys could just show up, you know? Still missing 3 of you. Ah, come on. Don't make this harder than it already is, for God's sake. Want me to defeat kill beasts? Fine, I'll do it, but I need you to respawn. Please. Okay, here we have the 3 guys we were missing. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna remove these of the tracker for the time being. Oh, I missed a source of water. Ah. Let me do that really quick then. Why? Maybe it's because I was taking too much pictures? I don't know, but take a look at this. How can you not love this? This one then. How did I miss this one exactly? I'm not sure. Rust pocket deposit. Okay. No, wait. I'm not getting away this time. Oh, come on. Okay, that's better. Gonna pan this one. Mining cache. Where? Okay. I'm taking that one too. Yeah, come over. There we go. Making good progress with the explorer deeds, I believe. Looking promising. Let us mount back up. Make a quick ride to the next river source, and the convoy at long last. Alright, so we're nearing the location of the last rust pocket deposit that we need. Hopefully this one will be easy to find. No, it seems this one is up top. Oh, come on. Okay, we're not doing this in here, it seems. Oh, no! Yeah, there it is. That's great. We can complete that quest too. Where do I need to stand to be able to pan this one? Ah, further up. My bad. So no, let us take the rust deposit then. Oh, come on. Also deliver them to the foreman, okay. No caches in here, it seems. Alright, but this is definitely the source of this river. Rich deposit and heavy branches, of course. Right now I'm not with my explorer. Suitable location for panning. Very good. Just missing the last one. But that one is so far away. It's not happening right now. Ah, here we have the convoy, of course. This is what remains of the weapons convoy. You okay?
Easterlings ambushed us. They stole the weapons. Hammerstead. You must warn Hammerstead.
I will live. Just go. It is Lussie, captain of the guard you want. He must be told. You're sure you will be alright? I'll hope you're right, because we do need to warn the dwarves, but you might remember from the last episode, they already know. They are already fighting in Hammerstead. We're kinda late, but we'll do what we can to aid them, of course. Hammerstead is under attack. Yeah, it was so the last time we were here for the Black Book. Where's the captain? There we go.
Velor Strayfoot sent you? Yes, we could use some help.
These Easterlings have been harassing us since the convoy left, and we are pinned down. Once again, this does kinda look a little bit better than what we have on the secondary slot. Gonna take it.
Curse these Easterlings! There is no time to grieve!
You tell Lassie that the convoy was destroyed and the weapons stolen. Only Velor Strayfoot survived. Curse these Easterlings. There is no time to grieve. Go up the road to Olden's Forge and speak with the Mastersmith, Grammy Hornhelm. We can hold them off for now. Yeah, let me check this ring I got. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Ah, the forge inside this door. Okay. I thought it was out in the open. Yes, I was wrong.
I am Grammy Hornhelm, son of Grarin, Master Smith of Hammerstead. Are you here to help?
You tell Grammy about the request from Lord Náin and the destroyed convoy. Aye, we knew it was only a matter of time before the Easterlings made their move. We did not expect these tactics, however. They are almost certainly after the weapons we craft here, so that they may arm the refugees coming in from the stair. Huh. But they will not have them so easily. There is work to do, Warden. I will not allow this rabble to hobble our production. Report back to Lassie and help him however you can. Okay, so as you see, we will be helping the people of Hammerstead. However, we have run out of time for today. So join me next time and we will start the fight. For the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.